So, hello, Karishma ma'am. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Ashutosh. I'm perfectly fine. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. So, I'm so happy that you joined me today. We had a session long back in February 2023. So, now it's 2024. So, how's your 2024 going?
My 2024 is absolutely fantastic. I still remember that last year was not really good for me because my mom was sick. The whole year is like very messed up. I was not even consistent during that period. But if I talk about 24, it's really amazing for me. I'm really doing well. Even my channel is also working well. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's a great news for YouTubers. If channel is working well,
Yes.
always we expect that it should get like more and more views. Okay. So yeah, so as we are meeting for after a very long period of time, so there are new people on my YouTube channel. So would you love to introduce yourself for them, please?
Yes, sure. My name is Karishma, as you already know. I'm speaking to you from Gurgaon, but basically I hail from Delhi. I have completed my education in Delhi, which is BCom. After that, I pursued LLB from CCS University, Meerut. And right now, professionally, I'm an advocate and I'm also a YouTuber. Like I have been running my YouTube channel, which is in the name of Karishma Chauhan from last 1.5 years. Yeah, that's all about me.
Well, that's great to hear about you, and I'm so happy that you given your brief introduction for the people who are new there. Okay, so now I want to know about your spoken English journey. When exactly you started learning spoken English, and why you started, basically?
Okay, Ashutosh, like you, I do not remember the date of starting, but I would like to say that I was very passionate since my childhood because when I was kid, I was not really good with my language. I studied in a Hindi medium school. I've completed my graduation in Hindi, so my English is very poor. English was very poor, and if I talk about like after getting job, I have realized the importance of English because I failed in many interviews and all, so I thought, okay, now it is compulsory to learn this language. Then I started, and yes, it's been long time, and still I am learning. I am still not perfect. I'm still making grammatical errors while speaking because in the initial stage I haven't focused on grammar. I think that might be my mistake, or maybe I think this is the way a person has to learn English. So yeah.
Okay. So like how you started you like how you started practicing by talking to yourself, by talking to partners, because in case of me, I started my journey in buddy talk, talking to strangers from the first day onwards. And I already maybe that I started my journey on 29th April 2020. So that was my first day when I interacted with strangers on buddy talk. So how was that for you actually?
Okay, for me, I have started from Ace Fluency. I have started speaking to other co-learners. That is for 25 minutes. The application has provided free talk time. So I utilized that, and like it was, I still remember that it was winters, and in the afternoon when I go for a walk in the sunshine, I used to talk for like 25 minutes. This is how I improved. And after that, like major change has happened when my kid was born. It was in the year 2018. And when he was 2 years, I started talking to him in English. Start with the basic sentences, short sentences, and we both, learned together this language. And right now, as of now, he's 5 years old, I think five plus. And we both can communicate very easily, very comfortably. I still remember the first day when I started talking to him. I used to tell him, like, Mitanj, please turn on the AC, take off your shoes, put on your shirt, and small sentences I used to talk with him. And sometimes I spoke wrong sentences also. And this is how we maintain our journey, and we both learn together.
Yeah, that's a great thing with you that you created an environment with your family, and that's a great thing actually. Because when it comes to me, I only talk on camera and speak to strangers, so I'm not able to talk all those things like turn on your fan or just because it is
Yes.
very important to go for those
Yes.
sentences and daily uses like conversations as well. But I'm not used to it because I do sit on chair and talk to people about their journey, their profession, and many things, but there you can't talk about all those things which are really important in day to day life, I would say. But you have you got this and you created that environment, so that's a wonderful thing about you. So
Yeah.
being a
One
mother,
more
you
thing
are
I would
providing a
like
great environment to your kids. Yeah.
One more thing I would like to add here, that I am sure that people are not going to believe me, but when I've started my journey, I did not even know the meaning of put on, put off, take off, and very basic things like people, like kids are speaking these days. I did not even know those words. So I started watching the channel like Kanchan and Addy, like mom and baby. They used to communicate like Hindi to English. This is how I learned the meaning of few sentences or words. And then I started using those particular sentences with my son. I started doing practice with my son, and this is how I've learned the vocabulary. If I talk about kitchen vocabulary, I did not know the basic spices name, and I've learned just by watching that 1 minute short video. And now at least I'm able to communicate with anyone on any topic, I can say.
Yeah, that's a great thing that you learned a lot in your journey. So now coming to another question about like I have like in my mind that is related to Joe's talks. That first, congratulations that you were in Joe's talks for a speech. So how was your experience so far there?
Experience was really good, but again, I would like to tell you that I was not really confident about my appearance. Actually, I was like very fat that time. I was not looking good at all. But yes, my motivation is always my communication, my confidence. So I spoke very well, and I finished all like my complete speech in just one go. I didn't take any pause or something. So like the team was also happy that you completed in just one go. People when come on stage, they started fumble, hesitation, and they take so many retakes, like 10 to 15 retakes are very normal while you're going to the Josh talk. So I didn't take any like retake or so it was like amazing experience. Yeah.
Oh, so you just tried that in just one go.
One go, yes, it is absolutely in one go. Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Okay. So just another question related to like, what about nowadays? How do you conduct yourself nowadays? Or do you do something specific to learn this language? So what do you do to become better every day? Because that this is the learning and we can learn every day what I feel.
Yes, absolutely right. As I said that my 2023 was not good because of some reason I was not consistent during that period. But since 24 has started, it's been 5 to 6 months, and I have been consistent from like very first day of 2024 till now, and I can see the improvements. I am improving day by day. I am taking regular sessions now. Daily, I make sure at least I have to take one sessions, even though I have a 10-month-old toddler, small baby. It's not possible to give anybody prior timing like okay, I will connect at this time. So I have joined that Skype group. I message to the random people like if whosoever is free at this moment, just please connect me. This is how I'm creating sessions, but I make sure that I have to take one session at least daily, at least practicing for 20 to 25 minutes daily. This is only I'm doing this time. Also, yes, I add one more thing. I like to watch few channels like as you already suggest me, Ranveer Labadia. So I watch Beer Biceps English channel, and I love watching it because it's very simple. You can simply turn it on the TV. I'm doing my household chores and just listening to them, cutting vegetables, chopping vegetables, and then listening to them. So it's really amazing because I've learned a lot of new words from that particular show. And the way of speaking is really amazing. And they are, when he speaks or when any celebrity come on his show, that is also have same fluency. So I'm learning a lot of things from that particular show. Yeah.
Exactly. They have a lot of good people on like podcast. That's a good thing. Okay. So just another thing. And nowadays, do you conduct sessions for your students as well? Do you get time for it? And nowadays, you're not able to do that, I think, because you're
I have
totally
never,
busy with your
no,
family and household
family.
things.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm not taking any sessions kind of thing, but I'm just connecting with the other YouTubers or sometimes subscribers.
It's very difficult for you to think about it nowadays because two
Yes,
kids are there and the one is only 10 months old. So you have to take care of him all the time, I feel.
yes, 100%.
Okay. So like and what I like as you said like you listen to podcast, you like interact with the people, that's the best thing. But when you started your journey, like what kind of activities have you done so far? Have you tried speaking in front of mirror, like on camera, or recorded yourself to analyze? Like have you done all those things in the beginning of your journey?
Yes, yes, yes. I have done those things because that time I was not really good. Even sometimes, I do not even understand that what is person speaking. Like when they are speaking in the flow, I need to be very conscious, and I had to read like subtitles. Then only I was able to understand. But nowadays scene has changed. Now I can understand anyone whosoever is speaking. What is the pace, like what is the pace of their speaking doesn't matter, I can understand. It is only because I did a lot of practice. One more thing I would like to tell you that I used to do in past, even I am doing right now, that is repeating after listening. Like if I'm watching a video, for example, if I'm watching a video, solo video of any person, any YouTuber, so I keep repeating after that the same content, the same thing I'm repeating. It helps me to improve my pronunciation, as well as I'm able to communicate fluently. So it gives me another level of confidence. Okay, I'm speaking like continuously without fumbling, because I'm just copying the other person. This practice I have to do, I am doing. Second is, I have never done mirror practice actually, but yes, I love to record myself in front of camera. It is my hobby. I used to create reels on Instagram earlier, so I was very familiar with the camera. But when I recorded my first video, it was not that easy. It was difficult. It took me like 3 to 4, 5 retakes, I think, for creating one single video of 6 minutes. That was my introduction video on my channel. So I used to record and I used to watch those videos, and then I got to know, okay, here and here I'm going wrong, and I should more proper with my hand gestures. My facial expressions are not good, because your whole body speaks actually when you're talking to somebody. It's not only that you're speaking with your words, your eyes, your hand movement, your smile, your face, everything should be, equally responsible for the communication. So this is what I have learned. And mirror practice I have not done, but it is effective. I have seen many people, they used to practice in front of the mirror, and that is also good way. Self talking I did a lot. Even now, whenever I'm sitting idly, I do self talking or self thinking, thinking in English, which is very common. I always, at the beginning, whenever I used to think, I change the mode of my thinking into English. This is how, I am capable of speaking now.
Yeah, that's great. The technique you talked about, that we call it like shadowing technique, that we have to repeat after the like speakers. So even though I used to do that, I practice with, there is a channel English is featured with subtitles. So there you get subtitles like in a bold font, so you can read. So I still remember I like when there was Kamala Harris, the president of United States of America. So I used to practice with her, like with her speech. So that is very
Okay.
important, and shadowing technique helps a lot to get right pronunciation, fluency, and the right current, sentence structure in your mind as well. And consciously,
Yes.
or even though when we practice that, we get all those things in subconscious mind, even though we are not thinking a lot about it. We are just
Yes.
following and repeating after them. So yeah, so that is very helpful for anyone whoever wants to try this. Okay. And so now another question goes to you. Like nowadays, how your day looks like? How do you manage everything? Is it like hectic or like very difficult to manage
It
with
is
two kids,
hectic.
with
It
your
is
family?
hectic. Yeah, it is hectic to be honest, but I keep myself very cool during the day so that I can manage everything like in a good manner. Like since morning now I have to wake up at 6 or 6:30, because my son is like 5.5 years old. He go to school. So first of all, like they started at 6:30, and I keep working till like 11, 12, sometime 1 o'clock, because my younger one, if he's not sleeping, then I have to put some effort to make him sleep. So whole day is very hectic. I have to attend hearings. It is almost every day I have to attend hearing, like 2 to 3 hearings, sometimes four, sometimes five. So I have to sit in front of the laptop, and for like 2 to 3 hours I have to attend those hearings. During that time I also cook food in the kitchen, because at the time when I'm logged in, it's not instantly I'm connected with the registrar, so it takes time. So I just keep log in myself and do my other household chores. And yeah, this is how my day are like spent. I did not get time. I'm not able to give any person, I am not able to allot any prior time to anybody. That is the most difficult part with this, which is happening with me right now.
Yeah, but it's a great thing that then also you are able to manage it, and you joined that Skype group that whenever you get time, you write like I'm free for conversation, and you get and you
Yes.
are getting content out of this. That's a wonderful
Yes.
thing, because for somebody it becomes really difficult, and we become stressed that how we are going to manage it, because we are not able to give, like when we are not able to give a certain time to somebody, like another person is also not comfortable, because you have to tell them that at what time like you will be available with them. So but yeah, you found just one great way to continue. Otherwise, people take break because they are not able to continue, and they feel like headache that I should leave
Yes.
it. So, but
Yes,
yeah, you found a way, and that at the right point of time, I would say you got a that group where you are able to manage and do conversation with the
yes,
people. Yeah, that's a
yes.
great thing. Okay. So, and so what about the YouTube? So now is it are you happy with your growth?
Yes, yes. I can see. I want to tell you something about YouTube also. Like I can see
Mhm.
something like the algorithm which everyone talks about. I have seen that YouTube has this policy like after a few months, 3 or 4 months, YouTube is going to what do we say? वो like सबके होम पेज में आपका वीडियो दिखाएगा ही दिखाएगा after three
Oh,
four months.
recommend. They are going to
Recommend, yes,
recommend to
recommend. I
other
forgot that
people.
word.
Mhm.
Yes, so it is
Mhm.
the algorithm, but that is only going to be happen when you are consistent. If you are posting video like after alternate day, you have to keep posting like that. If you will take gap, it is not going to be happen with you. I can see that last year there's no such video I can see got good views, but yes, recently from last like 2024 I am consistent, so I can see that there's a growth in my views. I'm getting on an average views, and there was a time when I stop getting views on my video. It's like 500, 400, and I was very disheartened because I was putting my 100% effort and still not getting views. But the reason was like my consistency. I was not able to consistent for that period, but now I'm consistent, so I can see that the average view I can get like 1500 and 2000, sometimes 3000 also. So it's great. Yes, I'm satisfied.
Yeah, exactly. There is always this ups and downs with the YouTube as well. Sometimes it
Yes.
goes and you become the talk of the town. Everybody talks about it because video goes on
Yes.
their screen, and they know you. But
Yes.
sometimes you are just where are you? You don't even know. Like you
Nobody
post a lot of
knows.
videos,
Yes.
but you're yeah, exactly. So it happens. Even though I uploaded like 31 videos in March, but my videos were not working well, to be honest. I was
Yeah.
expecting a lot, but I uploaded every day, but no good results because there was some problem I think with the YouTube actually in March 2024. But now I'm not posting a lot of videos, but I'm posting I'm trying to go for the quality or I'm working on
Well,
myself. So whenever I get time, I upload it after 1 or 2 days and 3 days. So it's all about being consistent and improving your quality as much as you can, whatever the
exactly.
quality content you can provide to your audience, that matters a lot. So I'm working on myself. Always I work on myself to become better as much as I can. So that's what I'm doing also for YouTube. And sometimes it's really demotivating, I would say. It becomes really difficult to motivate yourself in this journey that you think that is it the right thing you are doing for yourself? Can't you? Because I have
Yes.
time to go for something else at this moment. But actually sometimes then again I think like it's good that I'm just doing independently and it has a bright future, I can say, if you're
Yes.
consistent enough and you're able to motivate yourself. Then for because when you go for a job, nobody's going to appreciate you. Everybody feels
Yes.
jealous, that they
Yes.
have a competition. But here at least people appreciate you for your work and you get the credit for that. And
Yes.
just this is not there in corporate world. Nobody gives you the credit. So that's what I like about the YouTube, that you get the appreciation from the people and they are able to learn from your videos. That's always giving you happiness, I would say.
Yes, Ashutosh, you are 100% right. Even, it happened with me that when I was not getting views and I feel like I felt very demotivated that time. But I have this tendency that I always motivates myself, and I feel that I am a kind of motivational person. So on that, at that time, I also, start feeling like, okay, should I work with YouTube or not? Or like I should just leave it because I'm not getting anything from it. But it was my motivation which keep me working, just because of the people who comment you, because I have received regular comment from few people, and that motivates me a lot for working on YouTube. Even though I'm not getting anything, at least I feel like I'm improving in my communication skill. People are getting help from me and they are appreciating me, and that's a lot. It gives you great pleasure, great happiness when you read comments from the people who are watching you. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it happens. Even though I haven't uploaded when in April for after 8 days, like people were texting that I was about to ask you, Ashutosh, why aren't you posting videos now? So that happens that they feel connected and they want to watch your videos. Few regular viewers are there who appreciate, and everybody has their own uniqueness. So they like the way everybody speaks. Like if
Yes.
you have your own style of speaking, I have my own style of speaking. So some people they are able to relate to it and they like it, so that's very important. And yeah, so
Yes.
coming to the final question of the session, I would say, so what piece of advice would you give to the people who would like to learn spoken English, or they want to start their journey? They always dream to become a good speaker, but they are not able to do anything. So, what will you suggest them?
I would like to suggest them that please have some patience and work hard. That is the only thing you can do, because it is not a one night game like you started today and the next day you'll be fluent. It's not. So don't demotivate. Always have some patience. Always put your 100% effort. Come out of your comfort zone. Don't compare yourself with the other person, like he has learned in few days and I'm still learning, I'm still listening, I'm not seeing any improvement. Do not feel in that way. Have some patience and do regular practice. That is the thing which can help you. And speaking practice is really important. Only listening is not enough. If you will keep listening and do not practice, you may not be able to speak.
Yeah, exactly. I couldn't agree more with you. You are really whatever you said, that's right. Because we should take one thing as an input and one thing as an output. So, like listening is input, and speaking and expressing yourself, that's output. But some people do this. Some people, I would say, most of the people do this mistake. They listen, read, write, but they don't want to speak.
Yes.
So, how is it
Yes.
possible to become a good speaker without speaking? So it is very important to come on camera, to come on applications like where you can talk to strangers. That will help you to become a better speaker, right?
Yes, yes, right, Ashutosh, 100%.
Okay, thank you so much. Many many thanks to you for your precious time, and thanks for joining me today. It was really nice
Thank you,
talking to
Ashutosh.
you.
Thank you. It's lovely talking to you as always. And yeah, thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care.
Yeah, please of mine. Bye, take care.
Okay.